everyone, and welcome to the Rucks Group's 15th anniversary celebration. My name is Mackenzie Moore, and I'm so thrilled to be your host for the afternoon. We also have with us Elise Hopes, who you may recognize from the Rucks Group's Coffee Break webinars. Today marks a very special occasion for the team, and their celebrations cannot overlook the dedicated individuals like yourselves who have played a crucial role in its growth and success. This milestone is truly a tapestry of the hard work, perseverance, and unwavering support of every individual who has been part of its incredible journey. Because we have such an eclectic group of individuals who are joining us for today's celebration, I want to first take a step back and tell each of you a little more about the Rucks Group. In June 2008, Dr. Rucks made the brave and bold decision to form the Rucks Group. Just a few moments later, the world entered a period marked by a tumultuous decline in global economies, which we now recognize as the Great Recession. As entities became more attentive to the allocation of their resources and subsequently the return of these investments, what emerged was the increased need for program evaluation. Program evaluation, if you are unfamiliar, refers to the method of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting data to answer questions about the effectiveness of projects, policies, and programs. Over the next few years, a service that was actually value add became the focus of the firm. 15 years later, the Rucks Group is emerging as the evaluation partner of choice for entities focused on higher education and workforce development initiatives. As we commemorate 15 years of excellence, this is a time to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contributions of the team members, clients, and partners who have been instrumental in shaping the Rucks Group's success story. This afternoon, we are excited to share the candid testimonials from a collective of individuals who've experienced the Rucks Group in a variety of ways. Through their stories, each individual offers a glimpse into the meaningful connections this team has established and the impact of their work within this community. The Rucks Group team, or the Rucks Bus, as the team affectionately refers to it, has been comprised of a diverse array of talents, skills, and backgrounds, converging with a shared purpose to enhance the vibrancy of our nation. The individuals who make up the Rucks Bus, both past and present, are not merely employees, but enthusiasts who genuinely believe in the firm's mission. Their drive fuels the pursuit of excellence and propels the team to go above and beyond the call of duty. Each day they step into their work knowing that their contributions matter and make an impact. We will start off by hearing from some of TRG's past and present team members who will reflect on what it means to be aboard the Rucks Bus and how these experiences fit within their personal visions. Their experiences have been captured in this short video.
Hi, my name is Julia Sawerka. I am the Director of Research and Evaluation Services with the Rucks Group. I think that the Rucks Group is successful for many different reasons. Of course, we have the technical expertise. So we know how to do the research work, we know how to do the evaluation work. But I think the main reason why we are successful is our approach. So we put a lot of care into the work that we do, a lot of care into thinking about how do we artfully plan for evaluation, how do we help clients get the most impact out of our engagement with them, how do we help project teams understand really what's the secret sauce of their work. And when we are engaging with project teams too, we bring an element of we are objective and we are also advocates for the programs that we're engaging with too. We want these projects to be the most impactful that they can be. And so what sort of guidance or feedback are we giving on an ongoing basis? Because ultimately there's so much commonality in what our vision is for the world, for our country, and our project teams too.
You know, they say that life is a journey, and our team at the Rucks Group often refers to our journey as being on the Rucks Bus. The origination of that moniker predates me, but what attracted me to hop on the Rucks bus a year and a half ago as a senior research and evaluation associate was the set of 5 core values that we aspire to. And those are seeking excellence, working smart, providing value, embracing growth, and having fun. Collectively, we believe that if we weave these values into our days, they'll lead us to doing really meaningful work. I'm pretty fortunate. I get the opportunity every day to work with amazing colleagues who also embrace these values. I have to say that it's really pretty inspiring. I've witnessed firsthand incredible thoughtfulness, very engaging collaboration. They've got a keen sense of gathering data and making sense of that data. Together, we work with pretty amazing clients who are working on cutting edge projects, projects that seek to transform STEM learning, bolster support and engagement for students of all ages, and projects that leverage technology in the workforce, and projects that enhance wellness in communities. Looking ahead to the next 15 years, how can one not be excited to be a part of the Rucks bus? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maggie Yeager, and I first started the Rucks Group as an intern in the fall of 2016, and then I stayed on through the summer of 2018 as a research assistant before I left for graduate school myself. Being a part of the Rucks Group was always such an incredible experience. Not only was it super satisfying to produce such high quality work, but Lana always made it clear that we were working as a team. She always fostered this great sense of community and made it clear that she cares about the folks she works with first and foremost as people. And it's that sense of care and community that really permeates the whole company's culture. Whether I was the brand new intern or the veteran research assistant, I always felt like a valued member of the Rucks Group team. This let me support our other colleagues that we were working with, Jeremy, Mike, Madison, and Carla, as well as grow as a researcher and individual myself, which I think is what makes the Rucks Group so special. Lana recognizes the skills and talents of every individual on the team and enables us to work together to support the project centers and clients that we work with, but also enables us to grow as individuals ourselves. And I'm so incredibly excited that the Rucks Group is celebrating 15 years this year. Congratulations to Lana and the rest of the team.
Hello, everyone. My name is Savannah Brown, and I was one of the Rucks Group's experiential learners or interns this summer 2023. And even in my short time here, I can tell you that the Rucks Group is one of the greatest teams I've ever gotten to work with. Logging into work each day has been a delight because I can count on the team to join our meetings with a smile and an engaging conversation. Everyone is so committed to supporting each other and our community through high-quality work, and there is such a culture of cultivating learning, growth, and innovation each and every day. Expected success on a particular effort or project is a beginning rather than an end, because the Rucks Group will always push to add more. And I can definitely see how this mindset has manifested in the firm's growth over the last 15 years. Lana, Elise, Alyssa, Julia, Spencer, Mike, Kathleen, and Chris, thank you for being models of not just wonderful evaluators, but wonderful people. I cannot think of a better organization to be celebrating longevity. It is well deserved. Happy 15th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Mike Fitzgerald. I'm a senior research and evaluation associate here at the Rucks Group, and I just want to take a moment to congratulate Lana and my wonderful colleagues on this 15th anniversary. I've been on what we here call the Rucks bus for a little over 6 years, and I have been very fortunate to be part of the rapid growth of this firm, particularly in the past few years. While it is certainly rewarding to be part of a successful and growing firm, I have to say that what I've appreciated and valued the most about my years with the Rucks Group has been the experience of working with such an amazing group of people. Everyone here brings unique skills and perspectives that account for the great work we're able to get done. But even more importantly, I appreciate the support that we all give each other and the fact that we're all able to manage to have fun as we get work done together. I also want to thank our amazing clients. They are really a big part of what makes the Rucks Group an incredible workplace. We all feel very privileged to be part of the important work that they do, and we appreciate the connections that we've been able to make. Again, happy anniversary, TRG, and I look forward to more time on the Rucks bus.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I'm a pre-award evaluation associate at the Rucks Group. In the little over a year since I've joined the firm, I find myself continuing to feel incredibly grateful that I get to be a part of the team here. One of the best parts about working at the Rucks Group is the chance to come to work every day and learn something new. Each project team we work with is truly unique, and I love having the chance to learn about their projects and provide evaluation support that they can use to demonstrate the impact of their work. Being a part of the organization is made even better by the fact that the internal culture at the firm is so collaborative and supportive. I get to work with an incredible group of colleagues, all of whom bring so many different and unique experiences to the work. From starting at the firm as a research fellow to transitioning into my full-time role, I've had the chance to learn from each of them, and I found that being a part of the Rucks bus is like truly being a part of a family. We get to learn from each other, we celebrate life's occasions together, and we know that we have the constant support of the firm to be learning and bettering ourselves. Working in an environment like this makes working at the Rucks Group an even better and more fun place to work. So with all of this being said, I really do feel incredibly grateful that I get to be a part of the Rucks bus, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. A special congratulations to Lana and my colleagues on this momentous occasion.
Being part of the Rucks bus, you get to take part in meaningful work alongside an experienced and considerate team. In my short time at the Rucks Group, the team has made me feel psychologically safe, and they've done nothing but encourage personal growth. What makes the Rucks Group so unique is its willingness to spend resources growing the general awareness of the evaluation space. Their experiential learning program is a testament to their commitment to mentor and inform young minds about the important work of evaluation. I know I'm certainly grateful for the time I've spent with the Rucks Group, and I'm coming away with a whole new appreciation for their work. So happy 15th anniversary, the Rucks Group.
My name is Jeremy Schwab, and I'm currently a doctoral candidate in clinical psychology at Penn State. I first started as a research and evaluation associate at the Rucks Group in the fall of 2015, fresh off a master's in clinical psychology from the University of Dayton. I knew that I really wanted to gather more research experience before heading into a PhD program, and TRG was really the perfect opportunity to allow me to engage and eventually manage data and reports on numerous projects, really all simultaneously, things I might do in a graduate program. Over the years, the Rucks Group has certainly grown across many physical spaces and through a variety of team members, color scheme palettes, document templates, logos even, but I was also able to grow over the years at TRG, particularly as a scientific thinker. Being able to ask important questions and find creative ways to really capture a deeper understanding of outcomes and impact and success ultimately. I think more vitally, though, I was able to grow as a person. Lana gave me increased responsibilities and the opportunity to learn and struggle and improve and ultimately thrive under her mentorship. The Rucks Group has definitely been successful over the past 15 years, and I think that's primarily due to Lana's determination to provide quality and really like individualized effort into everything that she does. When certainly recruiting individuals to help scale the business, she was able to find people that would help expand the business without losing that emphasis on quality. As far as where TRG could go, 15 years or so from now, I could come up with some huge vision of what that might look like, but I'm sure that would even be too tiny for this small business that has grown and grown. I do know, though, that regardless of what that looks like, the quality of processes and the products and ultimately the people from TRG will remain as impressive as where it began.
Hi, I am Elise Hopes and I'm the Outreach Coordinator, and I am also Lana's niece. If there's one thing, though, that I would want anyone to know about what it's like to be on the Rucks bus, it's that this is truly a remarkable team. From the moment I became a part of this team just 3 years ago, I knew I was stepping into something truly exceptional. The synergy, support, and the commitment to excellence that each member brings to the table is nothing short of inspiring. One of the things, though, that I appreciate most about my team is the culture that we've built and sustained. I love our water cooler moments when I get to learn about all kinds of things like dinner recipes, different podcast recommendations, the origin of commonly used idioms, new AI technologies, and even updates on legislation, and the list could go on. But I also love to celebrate the accomplishments and milestones of each other's lives. In just the short time I've been here, I've celebrated with my team through graduations, family expansions, including those of fur babies, curling tournaments, becoming fun hunt champions, college acceptances, marriages, and so much more. And although the team may not always be able to celebrate with you in person, I know that their support and encouragement is always well within reach. So thank you so much to my team for making the Rucks Group feel like such a home. But I have to give a special praise to Lana for the time, effort, and patience it took to cultivate such a culture. I don't know how, but somehow she's mastered the art of making you feel completely safe and yet is able to push you outside your comfort zone, just a little, of making you feel like you belong and fit in, but somehow also embracing your individuality. As a member of the Rucks Bus, I thank you, Lana, for how much you pour into each of us every day. But as your niece, I'm so, so proud of how far you've come in your journey, and I thank you for always having been such a great role model. I'm so thrilled about the vision I know we will achieve together, and thank you to Lana and my entire team for allowing me to be a part of this journey. Thanks.
Yeah, my name is Spencer Queen. Right now, I'm serving as a research associate at the Rucks Group. I think everyone on the team is very supportive, very good communicators, very open to just questions and sort of walking you through things, but also like kind of giving you responsibilities and a role and like allowing you to like take some ownership of what you do. So yeah, and just the like sort of friendly collegial atmosphere has been really nice, and I think everyone works to sort of promote the professional growth of everyone else on the team. So yeah, I just think having those like clear channels of communications, and I think we all enjoy each other personally, and just get along well. We just really emphasize the value of like not only working together, but thinking about how best to work together. So lots of organizations say they like really value teamwork, but they don't really put in like the meta thought about like, okay, how are we going to work best together? When are we going to communicate? How do you like to receive information versus how do I like to receive information? And how do we find a sort of middle ground that works best for us? I think it just makes it more sort of exciting to come to talk to your colleagues, but also, I mean, it makes it a little easier to make mistakes and to grow. Just appreciate all that reflectiveness about how to work together in a way that's most satisfying and productive for everyone involved.
Being a part of the Rucks Group is one of the best experiences I've had. It is special because it's more than a group of people. It's truly a team that brings together a diverse set of skills and experiences, and each person is truly valued for what they bring to the table. I appreciate the opportunities to collaborate and learn from my colleagues, and every single person on this team is a pillar who contributes to a strong foundation and provides support so that we can all do our best work. The Rucks Bus is truly a special place because more than anywhere else I've been, our values are more than words. They are an inherent part of our daily work, and I think you see that in how we interact with one another and with our partners. At the same time that we seek excellence, we are constantly learning from and having fun working together. While we can do high tech, we also know that being high touch is an important part of our approach to each project. This is the real value of the Rucks Group. People helping people be their best through collaboration and thought partnership. It is so rewarding to be a part of this team, and I am thankful for my colleagues and our partners for everything we've accomplished so far.
Isn't that an amazing team? Next, we will turn our attention to the clients who have been such a driving force behind the Rucks Group's success. At the birth of the Rucks Group, there was always a clear vision to build lasting and meaningful relationships with the firm's clients. But I don't think anyone could have imagined the level of unwavering support and trust that these clients would put back into the team. And this support has served as the foundation on which the Rucks Group's accomplishments stand tall. Within the past 15 years, the Rucks Group has had the privilege of partnering with hundreds of institutions across 20 states on awarded projects totaling over $100 million. We don't share these numbers to brag about the firm's reach. Rather, we call attention to these stats to demonstrate the extent of the trust the team has received from its clients, as well as to further demonstrate the platform the firm has been given to execute its mission. In this next video segment, we are excited to hear from a mere fraction of clients and partners who have stood by the team and reminded them that we are more than just service providers. We are partners who are dedicated to helping teams achieve success. The team takes pride in understanding their clients' unique needs and aspirations, and this understanding drives them to go beyond the ordinary and innovate new paths to success. Please enjoy these video testimonials from the team's respected clients and partners.
Good day, everyone. I'm very glad to be virtually meeting you all in this event today. What is one common thing among the following? A seemingly diverse list: Apollo 11, Yankees, soccer, basketball, the pyramids, the Constitution, Olympics, ants, dolphins, and if that was not a diverse enough list, any brand of gadgets we use today. The common thing among all those mentioned is that they all represent teamwork by highly successful teams. Not just today, teams have been important always, and there are numerous examples of successful teamwork all over history. Today, in a global workplace with greater number of stakeholders and complex demands in any project, teamwork is more important than ever. Having a reliable evaluator on my team is critically important for the success of my federal grant. I remember first meeting Dr. Lana Rucks at a National Science Foundation NSF Principal Investigator Conference in DC 6 or 7 years ago. When I work with the Rucks Group members, I see the same admirable qualities that I noticed in Dr. Rucks. Reliability, attention to detail, and promptness are the words that come to my mind when I think of the Rucks Group as a whole. Having the Rucks Group as the project evaluator gives me great peace of mind, as I am assured of the highly professional and detailed nature of the results. As Michael Jordan said, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. In today's multidimensional global workplace, successfully managing a group is a very challenging task indeed. My hearty congratulations to Dr. Rucks and the group as a whole for this outstanding accomplishment. I'm very glad to be teaming with the Rucks Group on my projects, and I wish them all the very best in all their efforts. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rachel Bauer, and I'm with the Internet Scout Research Group at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. To begin with, I'd just like to say congratulations to Lana and her whole team for 15 years of amazing work. We've worked closely with the Rucks Group, with Lana, Julia, Kathleen, and Michael over the years on all of our National Science Foundation projects. They've been a trusted ally and our external evaluator on many, many grants over the years, and we really feel like we couldn't have done it without them. I think the secret sauce to the Rucks Group is that they manage to be objective while also working so closely with our team and helping us with, of course, data collection, data analysis, as well as just being able to help us think through all the thorny problems that come up and figuring out how to address them based on the data, both the qualitative and quantitative data that they collect, and just making our projects stronger and better. Here's to many more years working together, and congratulations again.
Hey, this is Kevin Rooney, Director of Grants Administration at Columbus State Community College. Just wanted to say congratulations to the Rucks Group on the 15th anniversary. You've been wonderful partners to work with over the last 8 years since I started here, help supporting all of our NSF and Department of Labor grants. Definitely look forward to future work with all of you and want to wish you the best.
I think the Rucks Group is special for two main reasons. First is their level of customer service. When I worked previously in grants at a prior institution, they were excellent at responding to questions that we had, especially since most of the project managers that I was working with were not very knowledgeable in terms of evaluation. So they were a big help there. The second would be their level of quality with their resources. I first discovered the Rucks Group by participating in a webinar that was conducted by Lana Rucks, and it was excellent, and it made me want to reach out and talk to the team and learn more. Even though I'm no longer in grants necessarily, I still participated in a webinar by the Rucks Group a few weeks ago because there still was a lot that they had to share about organizational strategies and higher education.
Hi, my name is Steve Bright. I'm the director of the grants office at Sinclair Community College in Dayton, Ohio. I first started working with Lana Rucks and the Rucks Group nearly 8 years ago as we contracted with them to evaluate an NSF grant. In the years since, I've come to know Lana and Mike and Julia and others at the Rucks Group, and I've always had great experiences working with them during the pre-award phase, getting IRB documents, things like that, and especially once it comes down to evaluating the projects. I always get great feedback from the PIs that work with Lana and her folks, so the sort of national prominence of the Rucks Group makes perfect sense to me. But they're hometown heroes for us. Congratulations on 15 years in business.
There are so many wonderful things to say about working with the Rucks Group. When you engage with this team, you have people who are truly committed to what's best for you and your project. Lana and the entire staff are consummate professionals with a deep knowledge and expertise in evaluation. What makes them really special is how they balance these technical skills with being so personable and easy to work with. I always thought our partnership was built on collaboration and trust. The Rucks Group truly listens and anticipates the needs of all their clients. So congratulations on your 15-year anniversary and to continued success.
I like working with the Rucks Group because Lana is so very good at her job and is such an exceptionally nice person to work with. She's assembled a team of professionals who share her attributes and who bring keen insights to their evaluations and the Rucks Group's blogs and webinars.
Wow, isn't that impressive to have so many people say so many wonderful things about the Rucks Group's work? Reaching a 15th anniversary is not merely a celebration of time past. It is a testament to the power of perseverance, adaptability, and innovation. In an era where markets are constantly evolving, where challenges are abundant, and where competition is fierce, sustaining a business for 15 years is no small feat. It speaks volumes about the ability to not only weather storms, but also to harness the energy to propel forward. This next video clip features two very special individuals who have relentlessly supported the Rucks Group. Through their wise counsel, timely advice, and lived experiences, these TRG champions helped shape the Rucks Group.
As Gloria said, we're the parents. I'm retired. I spent my career in providing financial services and services to businesses when I was working. And we have encouraged her from college to go into business. She first hesitated. She took her first exam in college, which happened to be in a psychology test. And she called home right after the test. She felt like she didn't do very well on the test. So the next thing I knew, that she did very well. Possibly she had the highest grade or one of the highest grades in the class. The next thing I knew, I was encouraging her to go into business, and she was in economics. The next thing I know, she had changed her major to psychology.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought the business thing was going down the drain, but it didn't. And here she is again, but graduated from the university, undergrad degree, and she had gotten into the business world. She worked with a pharmaceutical company, and she was happy with the job she was doing. She was making good money at the time, and she learned a lot about selling and how to present herself and the product. And I thought she forgot about business, but when she gave that up, which to my surprise. And then next thing I knew, she said, "I'm going into business," and I was very pleased to hear that. I was encouraged. I was impressed that she wanted to do that, and I said, "Yes, go for it. See what you can do." And friends, associates, families wonder why you were going to business by yourself, and they never understood what she was doing. And I think even today they don't know the size of business that she's actually doing today. And I've just kept telling her, just keep it to yourself, and just keep moving ahead. The truth has a way of coming to the light, and they'll see, and they'll be convinced that you made the right decision.
Well, Lana has always had a focus on being of excellence. And when Lana decided that she was going to go into business, and she was writing her business and her financial plan, I was impressed with the fact that she wanted to be the gold. She wanted to be like the golden focus of her business, of the business in the community, and how it would help people, and the different phases that it would go through to make sure that it would be a success. In addition to the skills that she has, it's personality that counts. Now, Lana has a personality that when you're around her, you feel good. She has personality that generates kindness. She has a smile and a laughter that draws people in. And that's important too, because when you're around someone that's not only competent in their business skills, but they're competent in their personality, it's very much needed, and you very much would like to be around that person. In life, we know that there will be, even though you're doing your best, there are going to be some downfalls and some downtakes, and everybody's not going to agree with you. I remember that we talked, and we took on the Winston Churchill motto, never, never, never give up. And that was the one thing that we would share with each other. As a matter of fact, she even sent me a memento of that, never, never, never give up. But that's what you do. And we also know that from reading, and she's a very thorough reader. She reads many books. that she knew that even though you may have disappointments, that you still have to, that's the one thing that you do. You quit.
Lana has she has a head for this business. I'm impressed with her. And she's always told me that I've shared things with her, and she said it helped. But I really think it was flattery, and because I think what she has gotten herself is much more than I could give her. I've just shared things with her about the pitfalls of business and things of that sort, and what you want to watch out for, things of that sort. It's been remarkable to see how she has expanded even to the number of employees she has right now. It's remarkable. And see how she has measured and made determinations when she needs to employ a new person and need to bring more people on.
You start off slow. It's like rolling a snowball, and the more you roll, the bigger it gets, and it's slower at the beginning, as everyone knows or has found out in business, and it's usually written in business advisory books that it takes 5 years to become successful in business. And she went through that period, and then you start to grow, and then you grow exponentially. And I see that for the Rucks group.
I remember there was a picture that Gloria gave me when I was in my business of a guy driving a truck. It just said, "Keep trucking." I was in one of the stores while shopping, and it's totally out of character, but to Lana, but a profession. But I gave it to her anyway and said, "Keep on trucking. The things get tough. Keep trucking. Look at the sign and say, I got to keep trucking," because it's brought me through a lot. And I think that she has integrity and she has professionalism. I think that's important.
One other thing that I see with in the Rucks group and within Lana is that she is God focused. She goes to God and she asks for direction, and she prays about direction, and she looks to Him for help.
That has been the heart of her life. I think we encourage her on that, not to boast in what she's doing, but to give credit to God, because He's actually her strength, His glorious side.
As we stand on the threshold of a decade and a half, let us remember that a company's journey is the culmination of the efforts of many, but it is often steered by the vision of a single individual. Today, we celebrate a dream that was transformed into reality by someone whose determination and boundless imagination gave birth to the Rucks Group. In the world of business, true leaders are those who inspire their teams not merely to follow, but to excel, not just to achieve, but to surpass. Under her stewardship and through her insatiable hunger for excellence, the Rucks Group has grown from a fledgling startup into the powerhouse it is becoming today. Throughout these 15 years, she has navigated through challenges with grace, turning adversity into opportunity and hurdles into stepping stones. Before we hear from her, there's just one more person you haven't heard from: me. I've been holding this little secret that I'm excited to finally be able to reveal. If you've been wondering about my connection to the team, I'll tell you now. I am the eldest and favorite daughter of Lana Rucks. My sister, or the humble daughter as we call her, is also on the call with us this afternoon. And I believe I speak for both of us when I say we are so truly proud of our mom. Thank you for being such a beacon of light in our lives and for teaching us the very valuable lessons of resilience, grace, and kindness. You inspire us every day, and we are so thankful to call you our mom. Now, without further ado, please join me in giving a resounding welcome to the driving force behind the Rucks Group's success, Dr. Lana Rucks.
Thank you so much, Mackenzie, for agreeing to be the MC today and for that absolutely beautiful introduction. To everyone in attendance, I want to humbly thank each one of you for being here. I am particularly overwhelmed by all the words that everyone has shared, and this is a bit emotional for me and very personal, so please bear with me as I share some thoughts on this journey. I have profound appreciation for the fact that without you, the Rucks Group, nor I would be here. So thank you for all of your support over the past 15 years. I have to admit that I was a bit slow in taking in the significance of this milestone. I just wake up each morning constantly putting one foot in front of the other, not really taking full stock of the journey that we've traveled. But as I began to soak in the data on businesses and the fate of small businesses, I began to appreciate the significance of this moment. And I'll be the first to admit that we're not Amazon or other larger enterprises. But as I look at the data and realize that only 1 out of 4 businesses survive this long, or even at a relatively small size, our size places us in the top 10% of businesses. It seems like an appropriate time to reflect on this path. When I think about August 2008, our MC was only 6, and their sister, who's now in her first year of college, was only 3. So much of what the Rucks Group is, I only hoped and dreamed of in those early days. Considering that only 50% of businesses have employees, the idea of being in a place to be able to hire individuals felt like such an incredible reach. So I dreamed of having quote unquote employees, but they wouldn't just be employees, they would be team members because we were going to be a team. In those early days, I hoped for creating a space that people would look forward to coming to. I know not every day everyone wants to come to work, but you spend more of your awake time at work than at any other activity, and that needs to be a happy place. This desire gave rise to our core value of having fun. And because we didn't have a lot of resources, it also gave rise to the core value of work smart. Because of how long I struggled to be in a place that I could hire individuals, having a safe place for people to grow, to blossom, to show up and enjoy their lives is my most important responsibility. When we were in the darkness of COVID, unsure of how the pandemic would impact us, I would read and listen to advice on how to survive. And the advice that I treasured most advocated that you should put a stake in the ground on what you'll protect and what will be your due north. And my stake in the ground and my due north was this team. In conversations, I shared with the team that while I couldn't protect every aspect of their lives, the workplace piece I would vow to protect because they had decided to join me on this crazy ride together. And I would work hard to make sure that they were okay in this space. And I remember walking with my husband before there was funding that was made available to small businesses, discussing and getting an agreement that we would use our personal finances to cover payroll if it came to it. Therefore, when I hear team members echoing back the realization of what was once just a vision, it fills my heart with such utter joy and pride. This is particularly true hearing from our most junior members of the team. We love our experiential learning program. I think every student who's ever been a part of that initiative, your presence has made me, the firm, and everyone who works here better. So from Gila Pomerez, who was our first team member, to later team members of Carla Klassen, Joe Williams, Jeremy Schroeb, Madison Doty, and Maggie Yeager, and everyone in between, I say thank you. And to our current team of amazing professionals that include Michael Fitzgerald, Julia Sworka, Elise Hopes, Elisa Hokie, Kathleen Dean, Christopher Cox, Alyssa Horn, and Spencer Queen, people who put their heart and their best selves into their work, I thank you for being a collaborator, colleague, and a friend. Your daily commitment to our vision, mission, and core values makes the Rucks Group what it is. A few short months after the firm was formed, we entered a period in which we wondered if the world as we knew it had ended. In October 2008, I had 2 potential projects that were awaiting signatures and contracts from individuals that were never obtained because those individuals, like thousands of others, had been let go. All the potential low-hanging fruit of work was taken just by the abundance of individuals who also desperately needed work. Work was few and far between. And at those times, I couldn't even give work away for free just to try to build a portfolio. But there were angels who, in spite of that, would take a chance on this fledgling organization, sometimes after the first, second, or third option fell through, but nonetheless gave me a shot. When you work that hard to secure work, you make sure that what you are producing is of high quality. And that gave rise to our core values of seek excellence and provide value. And so I thank people like Rich Toronto, Michael Boland, and Gail Johnson, who provided us with some of our first contracts. And I thank Neil Herbstkamen with Sinclair Community College, who provided us with our first program evaluation project, and the subsequent team of Carla, Herbert Jones, and Steve Bright, whom we continue to be able to support on their grant-funded work. Through this initial partnership, we have been able to build our reputation by partnering through the support of Lori Wingate of Evaluate, Rachel Bauer of ATE Central, Shane Kirby and Kevin Rooney with Columbus State, Moraz Kuti of Central State University, and Elizabeth Schaefer of Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. And of course, Dr. Yvette Pearson of the Pearson Group, who is one of our #1 champions, and the hundreds of individuals that we've had the deep pleasure of partnering with to help leverage program evaluation to bring your vision into reality. To all these individuals, I say thank you. When I started the Rucks Group, I had very little knowledge of business, and actually to say I had little knowledge of business is an overstatement. Yes, I did work for a pharmaceutical company for a number of years, yet with all my formal educational background, the only business-related course I took was a freshman econ class. In fact, if you connected with me on LinkedIn, you probably received a notice in June of this year about our 15th anniversary of the Rucks Group, but our birthday isn't officially until August. And that's because it was 2 months before I realized that I needed to register the business with the state of Ohio. This lack of knowledge was not lost on some of my critics who felt very comfortable letting me know of their doubt in my ability to build a solo practice, let alone a firm like the Rucks Group. And perhaps at that moment in time, they may have been correct. But it is our core value of embrace growth that this milestone proves them wrong. But while I remember those individuals, the memories of those who had greater faith than me when I didn't have faith in myself eclipses the doubters. Larry Jenkins, whom I first met a couple of years before I started the Rucks Group, always echoes back to me what I said during one of our initial meetings, which is that I wanted to be a thought leader. Indeed, in a recent text exchange, I chuckled because he again reflected those words back to me, never letting me forget what I said, and in not forgetting reflects the deep faith in my ability to realize that vision. Vernita Johnson, Vivian Isaac Gatson, Antonia Ravonda Bell, were all better friends to me than I was to them. If I ever needed anything, from help with putting a desk together, help with moving things around, help with my daughters, help with general advice, they were always there for me. And Levita Neal and Keith and Karen Meadows, who provided the same level of support and also provided financial investment when securing money from the bank was next to impossible. And to those who served in an advisory capacity, such as Tom Howman, Pat Walker, Rakesh Mohan, Amber Healer, and Kelly Ball, I thank you for your willingness to continually push me and challenge my thinking. To all these individuals, there is no way that the Rucks Group could or would be here without you. And I have been so utterly blessed with the amazing support of a loving family, and each one of my family members at some point having done work for the Rucks Group. My sister Carla Martin, who listens to me for hours on end to try to process everything going on in my life. My niece Elise, who has enhanced the Rucks Group in ways I couldn't imagine with her talent and creativity in marketing and outreach. And my mother and father, Thomas and Gloria Rucks, whom we affectionately call Tom Glow, who provided such indispensable support in the darkest days when I felt the most empty. They were there to counsel me, encourage me, and to provide financial support as well. It was their vision, their hope, their belief in me that they even started this journey. They are humble, not realizing how their life journey gives rise to my journey, and that these journeys are intertwined. I would be nothing without them. This milestone is also their milestone. And to my husband, Michael Newbert, when I think of you, I'm reminded of Lao Tzu's proverb that says, being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. It is not lost on me that over the past 6 years that you have been in my life, that the Rucks Group has experienced its most significant growth. Thank you for giving me strength and courage. And to my baby girls, my daughters, Mackenzie and Madison, while I'm utterly proud of the Rucks Group, I am most proud of having the honor of being your mother. I thank you for the depth and joy that you have given me and allowing me to witness what amazing women that you are becoming. And I am in your debt for finding ways to always entertain yourself all those hours you had to spend with me in the office. And there are so many more people that I could thank. And while I may not have said your name in this space, every act of kindness, every act of encouragement, I have not forgotten. Thank you to the unsung heroes who have played an important role in the Rucks Group and in making the Rucks Group what it has become. And thinking about the Rucks Group, while we grow and evolve, the soul of who we are hasn't changed. Our values of seek excellence, work smart, provide value, embrace growth, and have fun are integral to the Rucks Group. And the past 15 years has proven that when we do those things, we will have meaningful work. And when I think about the arc of the past 15 years, of where we were in 2008 and where we are today, I am so excited to think about the possibilities of who we will become over the next 15 years as we continue to strive to enhance the vibrancy of this great nation. See you in 2038. Thank you.
Before we sign off for the evening, I want to share that the team is deeply honored to have received these commendations from District 37 House Representative Tom Young and State Senator Niraj Antani, who have recognized the Rucks Group's 15-year milestone. And just this morning, the team was sent a congressional proclamation from U.S. House Representative Mike Turner. With profound gratitude, We'd like to share this recognition with you all today.
Oh, how pretty.
It's pretty pretty.
Oh.
You got it.
Yeah.
The Rucks Group, on the auspicious occasion of its 15th anniversary. That is so nice. The Rucks Group is deserving of high praise for throughout 15 years of operation. I don't think I can read it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, I'll record you.
Okay. It's just, okay, yeah, go ahead.
The Rucks Group is deserving of high praise for throughout 15 years of operation, it has attained a remarkable record of accomplishment. This exemplary establishment has earned the gratitude and appreciation of many satisfied clients. The success of the Rucks Group is a justifiable source of pride and a fine reflection not only on the business itself, but also on the astute supervision of its founder and principal consultant, Lana J. Rucks, on its hardworking employees and the community. Since its inception, the Rucks Group has emerged as the evaluation partner of choice for entities focused on higher education and workforce development initiatives. We are certain that this noteworthy enterprise maintains its unfaltering dedication to the highest industry standards. It will continue to grow and prosper, and will carry on the tradition of excellence that has become its hallmark. Thus, with sincere pleasure, we commend the Rucks Group on its 15th anniversary and offer best wishes for the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so pretty. You got it?
I will try to read on behalf of the members of the House of Representatives of the 135th General Assembly of Ohio. We are pleased to extend special recognition to the Rucks Group on the memorable occasion of its 15th anniversary. Celebration of this prestigious milestone is a fitting tribute to the Rucks Group, for it has attained a remarkable record of service to the area throughout the past decade and a half. This fine endeavor has earned the gratitude and appreciation of many satisfied customers, and its success is a justifiable source of pride and an outstanding reflection, not only on the venture itself, but also on its astute management, on its hardworking employees, and on the Dayton community. Since its establishment in 2008, the Rucks Group has enhanced the quality of life within the surrounding area, and it is truly deserving of high praise. We are certain that as this noteworthy enterprise maintains its unfaltering dedication to best serving its myriad clients with outstanding evaluations, it will continue to grow and prosper and will follow in a tradition of excellence that has long been its hallmark. Thus, with sincere pleasure, we commend the Rucks Group on its 15th anniversary and offer best wishes for the future. Tom Young and Jason Stevens.
Yes, one more look at it. That's awesome.
Congratulations. Make sure
Congratulations.
to say thank you. That is like beyond.
On behalf of the team, I want to say thank you to all the voices we have heard from this afternoon. Your words are not just a testament to the team's past successes, but also a promise of an even brighter future. It is also important to note that within the past 15 years, the team has received an abundance of feedback from many more individuals who have shared experiences like those highlighted in today's videos. While we could not capture every testimonial in the hour that we spent together, we can share that their voices echo with utter support and encouragement. As the team moves forward, their promise is to remain steadfast in their commitment to you. They pledge to stay at the forefront of innovation, and your success will always be their driving force. Congratulations, Dr. Lana Rucks. Congratulations to the team. And thank you to everyone for celebrating with us. Here's to the next 15 years. And as we sign off, we are going to re-air our intro slideshow with some additional photos and trivia sprinkled through. We hope you have a great rest of your evening.